And this dude Dream is the freaking GOAT. Oh, y'all heard me? Hey, yo, gang. Hey, I didn't know y'all heard me. Hey, you already know it's your boy King. Hey, yo. You already know. Hey, I come crazy with these Dream reactions. You feel me? Hey, listen, bro. He got some lucky manhunt moments. Y'all don't understand, bro. Dream, I don't believe this is lucky, bro. I believe Dream knows exactly what he's doing. You feel me? Like, come on. Bro, Dream knows exactly what he's doing. There's no way that he gets lucky. He has about 10,000 IQ. Let me start it up. I know I'm chatting too much.
Luck plays an interesting part in Minecraft Manhunt.
Hey, listen, subscribe. We almost at 1K. If you're a hater, leave this video. All my Dream stands stand up. You already know I'm a Dream stand.
Interestingly, Google describes luck as success or failure apparently brought by chance rather than through one's own actions. Funnily enough, this perfectly describes many encounters Dream has had in his Manhunt series. The first lucky moment that comes to mind is Dream's first Strider play. In the Free Hunters finale rematch, Dream had just entered the Nether as the Hunters force him to build over a lava lake. Dream quickly spots a Strider close by, so
bro, do you understand? Like, how can someone just think of that big brain like that? Like, yo, how big do y'all think Dream brain is? Hey, yo. Hey, no, like, seriously, though. Come on, bro. He gotta have a big brain. He has to have a big brain.
With his saddle in hand, he takes a leap and lands on the Strider's back. Now, here is where Dream gets super lucky. Whilst Dream is in his inventory, he is holding shift to move the warped fungus on a stick to his hotbar. However, this makes him fall off the Strider when he X's his inventory, causing him to fall in the lava for a second time. Now, Dream was in serious danger, as not only could the Hunters still kill him, but the lava was dropping Dream's hearts at a serious rate. After Dream literally begs for his life to be spared, the Minecraft gods bless him as he lives on a mere half a heart. Funny thing is, this exact same scenario happened again in the 4 Hunters finale rematch, but this time the Hunters played no part. Another time Dream had luck.
Bro, look how he survived stuff. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I watch so much Dream. Yo, I watch Dream every day. I live, I sleep, and wake and watch Dream. I watch him so much. Hey, yo. Bro, I watch him so much that I can perform stuff like he can do. Like, I think I'm the only person that can do what Dream
on this side was at the end of the 4 Hunters finale. After towering up to escape the Hunters, the Ender Dragon yeets Dream incredibly high in the sky. Whilst Dream is falling back to the ground, he quickly spots a little island hovering over the end void. He then water MLGs, which keeps him alive. Now, did you catch the lucky aspect of this play? You see, the Ender Dragon out of all places sent Dream to the direction of the end void. This meant Dream could not water MLG on the mainland even if he wanted to. But luckily, out of all the possible places the dragon could have sent him, there was a little island just in reach for Dream to clutch up. In fact, Dream was so close to dying, he was literally forced to water MLG on the most outer block. If Dream wasn't knocked as far as he was, Dream would have fell directly into the end void, losing the manhunt right then and there. Going back one manhunt, that being the 4 Hunters rematch, Dream got incredibly lucky twice. The first time was during the very beginning chase, when Dream enters a desert temple. Whilst looting the chests, one of them appears to have a god apple inside. First of all, the chances of a god apple spawning in a desert temple is a mere 2.6%. Now, not only are these odds relatively low, but the timing could have not been any better. You see, just above Dream was the 4 Hunters, as Antfrost decides to take Dream down with him after igniting the TNT below. As we all remember, Dream eats the god apple just in time for the big explosion, which keeps him alive on.
He eats the god apple just in time. Bro, of course Dream would do it just in time. Bro, he's the only person that would do it. Man, I don't know. Y'all name me one. Tell me one person. I'm not saying George bad. None of them is bad at Minecraft. But come on, bro. Dream is the GOAT. He's the best.
Half a heart. So not only was there 2.6% chance of Dream finding the god apple, but it quite literally saved his life, as without it, Antfrost would have succeeded in taking down Dream. Funny thing is, Dream finds a second god apple in another chest later on, which was also used to save his life. Some incredible luck was most certainly displayed here. This next moment was obviously all skill, but there is one aspect that most certainly involved luck. This was during the Boatcraft MLG. Like I just said, I'm not discrediting Dream in any way, as no one can deny the skill
You can't discredit Dream, bro. But listen, Dream, what you can do, I can do in my sleep, man. I watch you every day. I do
displayed
that in my
here.
sleep.
I just want to mention one thing, that being the crafting table itself. Firstly, let's discuss how it even got there. In the 5 Hunters Uncut video on Dream's second channel, we can see Ant towering up to attack Dream. Halfway through the climb, Ant places a crafting table down, presumably to make something. Ant suddenly realizes he is out of blocks, however, so he is forced to jump down. So now the crafting table was in place, as Dream must have kept a mental note of it. Then Sapnap suddenly knocks Dream off, which puts him just in reach of the crafting table, as we all know the rest of the story. Long story
Of course, bro. It's
short though, if Ant had not towered up in an attempt to kill Dream, this would have been a completely different outcome, as Dream had literally no other way to survive. This is just another example of luck within Manhunt. Whilst we are on the topic of the 5
I don't know, man, if that's luck, bro. I think that's just skill by Dream. Like, how can you place a boat just in time? Like,
Hunters Manhunt, there was another lucky moment later in the video. Whilst Dream is in the nether doing nether things, he stumbles across a bastion. You see, in Minecraft speedruns, bastions are primarily used to get unreasonable amounts of gold fast, right? Well, truth is, this isn't their only use. Interestingly, Dream finds a treasure bastion, which at its very core can be home to some OP loot. As Dream opens the chests, he is shocked to see diamond armor, diamonds themselves, tons of iron, and even a netherite ingot, which he ends up using on his diamond leggings. This loot meant Dream was strong enough to make it late game, as the hunters were now going to have trouble killing Dream. The average treasure bastion doesn't have loot anywhere close to this, so the Minecraft gods definitely blessed Dream on this day. Let's mix it up for a second and discuss a lucky moment from one of Dream's Manhunt spin-off videos. This occurred in the original Hitman video, which, as side note, I believe to be one of Dream's greatest videos ever. Anyways, relatively late in the video, Dream locates a broken portal as he quickly loots the chest. The interesting thing is, there appears to be an enchanted golden sword. The enchantment on this sword ended up being Fire Aspect 1. Now, it may not be Fire Aspect 2, but it still made a large impact on the outcome of this video. Shortly after this, Dream is at extremely low health as Sapnap is on his tail. But due to Dream having the Fire Aspect sword, Sapnap is too scared.
Have y'all noticed, Dream, bro, to kill Dream with a sword, you have to get Sapnap, George. You have to get the whole team
to take Dream on, even with his low health. The reason Fire Aspect is so good in this situation is because of 2 things. Number 1, obviously, being the extra damage it provides, but the biggest aspect is the fact it interrupts the player's movement. When you take fire damage, you stutter for a second, slowing down your momentum, meaning the hunters stand no chance if Dream hits them even once. Long story short, this sword alone ended up saving Dream's life, and it even helps him get cooked food directly after this encounter. Back to Manhunt itself, let's talk about the luck behind Dream's horse MLG. When Dream is in the process of building up to form the portal, if you look around, there are currently no horses in sight that have spawned. This is irrelevant, however, as by the time the hunters enter the overworld again, there would have already been a new set of animals spawned, and one of those new sets is a group of horses. You see, horses only spawn in both the plains and savanna biome, which Dream luckily built his portal in. On top of this, up to 4 horses can spawn at once in the plains biome, which is close to how many spawn for Dream. Now, the chances of the horses spawning isn't low necessarily, but the chances of them being in that exact location for that exact time frame is genuinely insane.
The exact time frame, what in the crap, bro?
Just like some similar points I mentioned earlier, these horses were quite literally the only way Dream would survive. This is of course because Bad Boy Halo ended up stealing Dream's water. Another play that involves Dream falling is the shear clutch. In the 5 Hunters finale, Dream had quickly crafted shears in order to gather leaves. Now, the reason this is worth mentioning is these shears end up saving Dream's life shortly after. This is because after being on low saturation, Dream was forced to build up. As Dream tries to locate some water to jump into, Sapnap secretly had a plan to kill Dream. Eventually, Dream finds water, but mid-jump, Sapnap bone mills a tree in order to take Dream out. But those shears Dream crafted earlier ended up saving Dream's life. Yes, this is clearly all skill, and I'm not going...
Yo, come on. He had the perfect item just to survive that. Come on now, y'all. Only Dream can do that. This man is unstoppable,
to deny that,
bro.
but it is interesting to think that those shears Dream crafted earlier, which mind you, he wasn't intending on using to save his life, ended up doing just that. This is just a reminder to all you Minecraft players that some items are truly underrated and could even keep you alive in certain situations. In both the free hunters,
yo, like, how did he even think to pull that out? Hey, yo! But no, seriously, yo, how did he think to pull that out, that item out?
Manhunt and the 5 Hunters video, Dream had some pretty insane luck. Starting off with the 3 Hunters Manhunt, in the beginning chase, when Dream killed the Hunters with full damage, something interesting had spawned in the ravine itself, that being an oak tree. Now, I couldn't tell you the chances of a tree being down there, but I can assure you it is pretty damn low. Hell, even the Minecraft fandom page states it is extremely rare for a tree to spawn in a ravine. Nonetheless, this tree didn't end up helping Dream an insane amount, but I can't say the same for the 5 Hunters video. After being forced down a ravine this time, Dream luckily spots an oak tree. This allows Dream to craft the essentials and even gather materials. Truth is, if the tree wasn't in the ravine, Dream was most likely dead, as the hunters could have easily ambushed him. I'm sure with the next moment, nobody can deny how lucky Dream got. I am of course talking about the gas clutch. After being chased by the hunters, Dream was forced to fly his boat over a large lava lake, which was already scary enough. With little chance of actually making it, a gas suddenly appears, as it allows him to surf on top of his head. Firstly, gas do spawn in the nether waste biome, which is where Dream was located, so there is no shock there. But the lucky part about this is the direction the gas decided to head in. Instead of making left and right turns like they usually do, it goes in a straight direction for a crazy amount of time. There are possibly a couple reasons for this, the first being that the gas was heading to Dream's location in order to kill him, but that doesn't explain why it didn't try to attack Dream, so it probably can't be that. The other is maybe a server-side issue. Some mobs might just act differently depending on the server you play on, but nonetheless, Dream got super lucky here as the gas clearly wanted him to survive. At the start of the 4 Hunters finale rematch, Dream was forced into a mine shaft with both low health and saturation. After carefully gathering the essentials,
Is he finna survive this one too? Yo, this dude can do everything in the book, man. I'm sorry.
one of the hunters spots Dream, which you would think it is game over. This is because there is absolutely no way for Dream to escape with the saturation he had. So Dream decided to use a different technique to win this battle. As the hunters turn the corner, they see Dream with an axe, shield and armor, which was already scary enough. But what makes them so afraid is Dream screaming down his microphone, telling them the classic line, "Come here." This causes absolute chaos among the hunters as they get out of that cave as fast as possible. Now, the reason this is lucky is self-explanatory really. If even one of the hunters...
So really him acting like a madman just made them leave? Oh, hey, that's
that
too
most
smart.
likely being Sapnap was feeling cocky in that moment, Dream would have died instantly as he couldn't possibly win a 1v1 in this situation. So, luckily the hunters were terrified of Dream that day, which ended up saving his life big time. At the end of the 2 Hunters video where Dream clutched up with the Enderpearl, this involved one major lucky moment, and that is the fact George ended up killing Sapnap. It may be obvious, but if Sapnap was not killed here, Dream was absolutely dead. Not only that, but the Enderpearls landed.
Hey, of course George will do something like that. George IQ be hey, he don't got that Dream IQ.
Directly in front of Dream, as it was placed perfectly in his hotbar, ready for use. This play was so damn lucky, it had to be mentioned here. Just after the God Apple moment, which was mentioned earlier in this video, Dream also got super lucky again directly after this. With Dream at such low health, he was forced to bury himself with cobblestone. Naturally, the hunters will follow him down there to close out the manhunt early. With only rotten flesh and nothing useful really, Dream was in a terrible position until a bit of luck came his way. As he was attempting to leave the barrier he created, the hunters were in a panic, trying to keep him trapped as they hit him to near death. But somehow, Bad Boy Halo ends up killing Sapnap in the process, which was really good for Dream. Then, with one big swing, Dream kills Bad, which leaves a 1v1 against George. But somehow, George ends up dying to full damage before we get to see it. In summary, if the hunters weren't panicking and were actually calculated with their actions, Dream would have most certainly died. At the start of the 5 Hunters rematch, Dream went for the classic water clutch we all know and love. But the thing is, there was a bit of luck within this play. When Dream took his big leap, the Hunters collectively hit Dream midair. This little boost is the sole reason Dream actually made the distance in order to survive. If the Hunters did not attempt to sabotage Dream, the manhunt would have ended right there, as there was no way Dream was making that water without the assistance. If you enjoyed this, feel free to like and
Hey, hit the subscribe, bro. This dude is a legend, man. He's a legend, man. Hey, if you talk down with Dream, you're a hater. Leave this video. Subscribe. I'm out.